Despite our distinction, we adore, we bow down, and we happy Lotus when I find myself in times of trouble shirt kneel in the unity of faith. And that I realized, that regardless of our variations, both of us cherished the Lord. In religion and adoration we had been united, main happy, and that when it was added to the liturgy in 1955, the procession rubric appeared not in the primary paragraphs, but within the 17th. After the blessing of palms, he notes that the historic antecedent of the procession was actually Agiria's account of the liturgy in Jerusalem. The sacrificial side happy Lotus when I find myself in times of trouble shirt of the Mass comes. First, the one problem I see with an emphasis on the meal facet of the Mass is what individuals imply by a meal. I'm pleased to revisit this column 1 year from the implementation date to see if these 5 predictions about the brand new missal hold up. In Luke's telling of the start of Jesus, both meanings of glory meet one another. Just take a look at them. But not me, Jesus. What you don't t perceive is, I am your boy. Happy Lotus when I find myself in times of trouble shirt. Ladies tee, long sleeved, sweater and hoodie, long sleeved, ladies tee, hoodie, sweater. We hear of the trauma, wheel expertise. How disastrous splits are happy Lotus when I find myself in times of trouble shirt going to encompass us not only between parishes however within them. How people are going to be even more shocked and stunned by the new translation than they were in 1969 when your entire missal moved from Latin to English. Not all are invited, solely those initiated into the Church by holy baptism. Those that aren't correctly ready or disposed of should not come forward to receive our Lord in Holy Communion. We're prepared for it through acknowledgement of sin. Extra elaborate within the EF Mass than in the of Mass. However present in both. Having experienced the essence of our salvation, Jesus' self-giving to the Father on our behalf, dancers would make the Mass extra meaningful, which is for all present, even these unable to obtain Holy Communion. The various then come forward to share within the banquet of the body and blood of our Lord. Underneath the form of bread and wine, the style of receiving Holy Communion on the EF Mass is far more like an actual formal meal than the way happy Lotus when I find myself in times of trouble shirt of receiving on the of Mass, which is more just like the seize and run of the McDonald's Last Supper. We won't take it with no consideration anymore that individuals have any sort of a formal meal at dwelling, not even on Sunday. In doing so it turned the Mass into a closed circle of hand-holding, kumbaya singing. Emotionally needy people who thought every liturgical novelty from clowns to leaping other products